All right, so thanks again for everyone to joining today for final day of the Coaches Road conference. I hope everyone enjoyed the introduction video. And our first speaker today is Dr. Kirsi Hämäläinen. Kirsi, thanks a lot for joining us today, and I think you can start.
Thank you. And thank you for the invitation to talk about International Council for Coaching Excellence. It's always a pleasure because this organization has been so meaningful and so important for me throughout my whole work career. I worked in Finland at Hämäläinen University of Applied Sciences, and for the ICCE, I serve as a board member and vice president. The point in my today's presentation is to shortly introduce those possibilities, how to get involved and how to be part of this organization and its activities. I start from far behind, and don't worry, I'm not going to go too deeply on the history of this organization, but this picture is from 1995, when a group of people gathered together in remote country hotel outside Leeds, UK, and we were all interested in coach education. We spent there maybe 4 or 5 days sharing and learning from each other. And this occasion, also the idea of building up a world organization came up. And 2 years later, it was established in Israel in 1997. I'm standing in the front row, and next to me is standing the current president of the ICCE, John Bale from Canada. ICCE is all about cooperation. It's a network of organizations who share their goals and share their commitment. We have over 100 organizations as members, and also in addition to that, we have individual members. The members can be national coaching bodies, they can be international federations, coaches associations, education institutes, and also individual members. It's a non-for-profit organization. It's funded by members, and also with numerous projects we are involved together with our members. We have an office in Leeds, UK, and also we have a small European continental office in Malta. We cooperate with other international world organizations such as IOC or WADA or European Commission and so on. And also this kind of cooperation is really important for us and for our members. Our mission is to lead and support the development of sport coaching globally. And our vision is that coaches are developed and supported by sustainable and professional systems. So if I should find some words that describe the ICCE, it's cooperation, it's learning, it's sharing, and it's supporting. And ICCE provides opportunities for its members for those. We are now building a new strategy, and this one is still going on. We have 4 key areas. We constantly try to develop our own organization. We support coach development system by creating tools and providing support. We are giving coaching a strong voice and showing respect for coaches' work. And we are building coaching as a profession. We have a lot of different kind of activities. And as I said earlier, the point of my today's presentation is to give you a description, what kind of activities do we have and what might be the possibilities for everyone to join and be active in this organization. We create tools such as international and European sports coaching frameworks, which are helping those people who create their own systems and policies for coach development. We have education such as Coach Developer Academy, which was organized by Japan Sports Science University and funded by Japanese government. We have materials and publications. We work together with Human Kinetics, and Human Kinetics published International Sports Coaching Journal and just has published Sports Coaches Handbook. We support education programs. We have created international coaching degree standards. We are involved in numerous EU projects, and one of the key projects has been iCoach Kids, which has grown from EU project into global movement. We organize conferences and also Global Coaches House, which is a kind of meeting place for coaches in big international games. The first one was during London Olympics 2012. We celebrate together International Coaches Day, and as I said earlier, we are involved in numerous EU projects where ICCE is a partner, and always when ICCE is a partner, they bring along a couple of member organizations also to be partners in this kind of projects. And I go a bit deeper into some of these. Our first activities were these global coach conferences, and there has been 13 of those. So in every 2 years, we organize a big conference, which is a meeting point for researchers, coach developers, policymakers, and people who are building systems and stuff, to get people to know each other, share and learn from each other and know what's going on around the world. We also have continental conferences and smaller meetings and these global coaches houses. So we have these kind of meetings at least in every 2 years, but quite often continental meetings also in between. We have working groups working on certain area, creating tools or frameworks or materials or whatever is needed. And these working groups, they gather together the world leading experts on the field to work together for half a year, a year and a half to create whatever is needed. And these 4 working groups are working now. We are creating a new coach developer framework. There is a working group which is working in assessment in coach education, evaluating program impact, and also how the systems could be created in emerging nations. And besides the board of this organization, we have committees who also work in certain areas. For instance, one of our most important committees are research committee, and Kirsten Diffenbach, who is speaking later today, is the chair of this committee. We also have women in coaching committee and some others. So there are these kind of working groups which are actually working constantly, not just temporarily as these which are present on this slide. We are involved in many EU projects, and EU projects are really important funding for us. And also these projects give opportunities to create tools that are needed, frameworks that are needed, and services for our members. One of the success stories is iCoachKids. It started from an EU project. It had a continuum project also, and now it's like a movement. It provides free online education. It provides materials, and it provides also international conferences and meetings for those who are involved in children's sports. Also, one of the success stories is the Coach Developer Academy, which was organized by Japan, our Japanese members, and it started a couple of years before Tokyo Olympics and headed towards Olympics. So each year there was a group of coach developing experts even further develop their expertise on the area. We are working now with a new framework, and there are also some other materials which can be ordered from our office in Leeds. We have created standards for higher education sports coaching bachelor degrees. There are 3 universities now who have participated in a pilot project to kind of auditing the curriculums and processes in these universities, and now there are several universities waiting for the opportunity to be in this kind of project. So, and I think this will grow on. And we have also discussed opportunity to provide a network for these universities who have gone through this endorsement process of bachelor degrees. And we invite all our members to celebrate International Coaches Day, which is September 25. It started a couple of years ago, and the roots of this came actually from our first meeting from 1995. And it has been kind of a dream that we could have an international year or week, or at least a day, where we can raise the awareness how important coaches are for the societies. It started 2-3 years ago when Finland was the EU presidency, and this year it actually showed a big spread around the world. So hopefully next year we have even more nations, even more organizations sharing in social media their respect for the coaches. So thank you, and you can find more information from our website or ask from our office, which you can find from the website. Thank you.
So, Kirsi, thanks for your presentation.